Mendeecees thought he was slick. But guess what? Yandy just caught everything. And when we say everything, we mean the screenshots, the late-night messages. It's good just checking on you texts, and even a voice memo that made Yandy's jaw drop mid-scroll dot. What started as a quiet dinner night turned into a scene straight out of a telenovela when Yandy picked up Mendeecees' phone to check an alarm notification, only to find a fresh message from Erica. Yes, that Erica. The same Erica who swore she and Mendeecees were just cool. The same Erica who got blocked last year after accidentally liking one of his shirtless gym selfies. And the same Erica who just texted, "I miss the old you. Hope you miss me too. Excuse me." Yandy didn't scream. She didn't cry. She just said one thing before getting up from the table. "You still got secrets? Cool. I still got receipts." And what she did next had the whole house shook and might end up putting Mendeecees' entire reputation on the line for years. Fans thought Yandy and Mendeecees were the ride-or-die couple of love and hip-hop, the we survived prison, baby mama drama, and a whole decade of mess kind of bond. They stood through it all. Federal time, public feuds, viral memes, even baby mamas literally trying to jump Yandy on camera. And somehow, through all that, they looked unbreakable. Until now, because behind the couple's Instagram perfect life, the Black Love hashtags, the matching hoodies, the power couple vibes, something sinister was growing in the shadows. And her name, Erica. The history. Who is Erica? Erica isn't new to this storyline. She's the ex-friend turned frenemy, the one fans always gave the side-eye to. Back in 2021, she appeared in the background of a Bet after-party video, dancing way too close to Mendeecees while Yandy was on the other side of the room. Fans noticed. Yandy noticed. And what happened next? Erica got blocked publicly. Yandy even posted some women confuse being friendly with being disrespectful. We don't do confusion over here, period. But the damage was done. Rumors started flying that Mendeecees had some kind of past with Erica. They both denied it until now. The slippery trail of innocent CO and deceit. Let us rewind just 3 weeks before the Bet Awards dinner where everything exploded. Yandy reportedly told a close friend, "I don't know what it is, but my intuition been acting funny." Turns out, that intuition was spottin'. Mendeecees had recently started acting different. Guarding his phone, keeping it face down, leaving the room during calls, suddenly re-downloading Snapchat. At age 45, and when Yandy asked why he was texting at 2 a.m., his excuse? "I was just checking in with my stylist." Yeah, okay. The first red flag, the draft about a week before it all blew up. Yandy caught her first real sign. She was in Mendeecees' phone trying to send herself a pic when she accidentally opened his notes app and found something titled, "Need to say this to her." The note read, "I know we shouldn't talk like this, but I think about you. I can't lie. I just don't know how to feel." When she asked him, he claimed it was a movie script. Yandy, unbothered, just smiled and said, "Cool. Let's see if it gets produced." The friend who warned Ishiyar enter Teshia Yandy, hairstylist and Loki Radorde. Teshia was the one who saw Mendeecees texting someone with an E in their name at a recent shoot and caught a glimpse of the preview message. It said, "You still on my mind." She told Yandy immediately. Yandy didn't overreact. She just responded, "Cool, I'll let him finish the lie. Then I'll hit him with the truth." Yandy's silent Ion vs Diageo in from that moment on. It was game on. Yandy backed up his iCloud without telling him, synced her own device to his Find My iPhone, set up a fake assistant email to bait Erica into responding, and even followed a burner account Mendeecees didn't know she knew existed. You think you're slick? Mendeecees. Yandy invented Slick, the night it all EXP load DFast. Forward to that fateful dinner, Yandy and Mendeecees were supposed to be celebrating a new real estate project they were launching together. But when Mendeecees went to the bathroom and left his phone behind, boom! That notification slid across the screen. From e-message. I miss the old you. Hope you miss me too. Yandy froze, but she didn't scream. She didn't cry. She calmly opened the thread, scrolled through months of deleting and re-adding her number, unsaved voice notes, and even a pic she sent him at 1:24 a.m. wearing nothing but a towel with the caption, "Bet you wish it was you." Yandy stared, breathed, then stood up and said, "Enjoy your dessert alone. I'll send you the receipts with the bill." And just like that, she walked out. But what she did next had Erica on live crying, had Mendeecees begging for a conversation, and had one of their business partners pulling out of their deal the very next day. You ready for the major conflict and first twist, 1,200 words? What Yandy did next wasn't just savage, it was strategic, and it made this way bigger than a text message. When Yandy walked out that restaurant, she didn't go home. She didn't cry in the car. She went straight into action mode, because this wasn't just about some thirsty texts. This was about respect, her name, her marriage, her public image. And Mendeecees was about to feel the full wrath of a woman scorned who also just happens to have a verified platform, legal resources, and receipts. Yandy didn't blast him right away. Nope, she bided her time. 48 hours later, she posted a carousel on Instagram with the caption, "When you delete messages, but forget the cloud saves it all. God bless." Slide 1. A blurry screenshot of Mendeecees and E having a late-night convo. Slide 2. A cropped image of a pic Erica sent, towel, mirror, timestamp. Slide 3. The "I miss the old you" text uncropped and timestamped. Slide 4. A selfie of Yandy, smiling, flawless, and holding a manila folder with documented written on it. The internet shook. The comments went CRAs YYs in minutes. "Tommy Roman, you handled this with class." Candy Burris. "Sometimes silence is the loudest response to Hiri. That man fumbled a queen." Even Nicki Minaj's fan page reposted the carousel with the caption, "Mendeecees gonna wish this was just a storyline. But this tea is real." That same night, Yandy went live. She didn't yell. She didn't bash names. She sat in a white silk robe sipping wine and dropped lines like, "I just want to publicly thank the women who think texting married men is cute. I'll really make it easier to see who's never been loved properly. Sometimes they don't cheat with Bader, they cheat with easier." Mendeecees. This ain't love and hip-hop. This is real life. And you played yourself. 100K plus viewers tuned in, including Erica herself. The twist, Erica went live too. And lead, not even 20 minutes later, Erica went live from her own page visibly. Rattled. Her excuses. "It wasn't like that. We've always had a friendship. He vented to me when they were going through stuff. That's all." But here's where she messed up. Someone in her live chat wrote, "Then why you text him, 'I miss the old you' though?" And Erica read it out loud, then got quiet for 10 seconds and ended the live. Fans started screen recording and reposting the mess, calling her Towelgate. Erica, the DM demon. Miss old you. Mendeecees finally responds and makes ITWORC under Yandy's post. Mendeecees finally broke his silence. He commented, "This is a private matter. Ain't nothing like that happened. It's people reading too much into texts." Yandy replied live during an interview with the Shad Room. "Private matter? But you were texting her publicly at 2 a.m. on an iCloud I pay for." Whoo, crowd, oop. And the biggest twist. Someone sent the neighborhood talk a screen-recorded voice memo Mendeecees allegedly sent to Erica 2 months ago. "If I wasn't married, things would be different. Game over. Game over." Mendeecees and Yandy had just launched a new real estate mentorship platform, scheduled to go live the following week. But after the drama, 3 of their investors pulled out. Sponsors started distancing themselves. Even the official IG page quietly removed his photo. One brand manager told Baller Alert, "We wanted power couple energy. Not scandal, not drama. This isn't good for business." And guess what? Yandy's solo brand gaining followers up 3K in 24 hours. Her skincare line sold out. Her podcast trending #2 on Apple charts. She's winning. He's spiraling. And now, insiders are saying Yandy is meeting with lawyers, not just for a divorce, but for a full contract renegotiation on a LL shared businesses. One insider told Hollywood Unlocked, she ain't just walking away. She's flipping the script and taking everything with her. And to make it worse, Yandy posted a quote on IG story. "You betrayed a woman who was building an empire with you. She rebuilt it without you. Bigger." Boom! Cliffhanger. Who else did he text? Because the final leaked message wasn't from Erica. It was from an unknown contact listed as D. The message read, "You said I was the only one. Now I know there was another." Wait, what? You mean to tell me Erica wasn't the only one? There's a third woman. And now fans are digging, connecting timelines, zooming in on nails in mirror selfies, and saying one terrifying thing. If Yandy dropped all this in 24 hours, imagine what she's saving for the finale. Yandy was done playing nice. The Erica scandal was just round 1. But when she found a contact named D, and Mendeecees, deleted messages, and the texts weren't flirtatious but frantic, she knew there was more. And what she uncovered next made the Erica situation look like kindergarten games. The texts from D. The texts weren't sexual. They were serious. They read like a conversation in crisis. "I haven't been feeling good. I missed my period. You told me this wouldn't happen. I can't go through this alone. Why won't you answer?" Yandy scrolled, heart pounding. And then, the message that shattered it all. "Don't worry, I'll handle it, like I always do." Wait, is he the father? Yandy instantly screenshotted everything. She didn't cry. She didn't even flinch. She hit up a friend in telecom. Yes, Yandy got tech connects to 2, Trace D. What they found. The number was linked to a boutique salon in Newark owned by a woman named Danica, who had once been Mendeecees' assistant. And, wait for it, she was let go for personal reasons 6 months ago. Excuse me? The Instagram evidencian went full FBI mode. She scrolled through Danica's Instagram. Nothing suspicious at first, till a post from 4 weeks ago. A subtle selfie. Just her. No caption, but fans noticed a very familiar chain hanging around her neck. A chain that Mendeecees was seen wearing on a podcast. 2 months ago, the comments were quietly saying, "Whose jewelry is that, sis? Y'all sharing more than energy, huh?" The plot thickens, but Danica wasn't responding. Until now, Danica breaks her silence the moment the rumors started picking up heat. Danica went live on IG, shaky, nervous, and clearly emotional. What she said? "I didn't want this to be public. Didn't want to be that girl. But when someone acts like you don't exist, and you're carrying something that literally connects you forever." Yep, you guessed it. She confirmed it. She's pregnant, and while she didn't name Mendeecees directly, she said, "The man knows who he is. He told me not to say nothing. I'm tired of protecting people who would never protect me." Boom. Yandy's response. Savage. That same night, Yandy posted a photo of herself in a full black power suit, standing next to a stack of folders. Caption: "I keep proof, like I keep peace. Organized and off the timeline, until it's time." In her IG story, she wrote, "Mendeecees, get your affairs in order, 'cause I'm done being your covering." Industry and fan reactions chaos. The culture lost its mind. Twitter threads were flying. Not Yandy having 2 exposes in 1 week? Iconic. Erica was the appetizer. Danica is the nuclear code. This ain't love and hip-hop. This is Law and Order. SVU meets Maury. Even Caesar from Black Ink commented, "Man better start praying. This ain't gonna end with no apology." On Clubhouse. One user leaked that Yandy's already consulted a high-profile family attorney. The business empire Fracture Sahandi and Mendeecees were tied into over 5 LLCs together, from real estate to podcast production. Now, one of their properties is being pulled off Airbnb. The couple's joint YouTube channel is on pause. An insider says, Yandy is restructuring all contracts to cut him out. Close friend reportedly said. She's not divorcing out of anger. She's divorcing like a CEO. The biggest bomb, a paternity test. The final leak. Yandy's assistant posted then deleted a photo of a legal envelope labeled DNA LAB results enclosed the post caption, "Special delivery. Time to put rumors to rest." The comments went, "OF. You mean to tell me?" She's getting proof. Mendeecees, you better lawyer up fast. If this baby's yours, it's over. This morning, Danica posted a very cryptic story. A pink baby blanket, a silver balloon. And the tag, #blessed, no more secrets, and guess who liked the post? Mendeecees' cousin. That's a confirmation if I ever saw one. So now the fans are asking, was Erica a smokescreen? Did Mendeecees play everyone? Will Yandy release that paternity test? Because if that baby is his, this ain't a scandal anymore. It's a legacy crisis. The moment Danica's pregnancy bomb dropped and that DNA envelope appeared online, it was like the entire culture grabbed popcorn, logged in, and went to war. It's not just gossip anymore. It's a case study in love, lies, loyalty, and legacy. Social media, a civil WR within hours. 3 hashtags were trending. #YandyY deserves better. #Mendeecees, the menace, #DANIKA drama, and the takes. Brutal. Yandy survived prison, baby mamas, and public mess, just to get taken out by a former assistant. Mendeecees texting Erica while planting a baby in Danica. Jail, Yandy ain't single. She's free. Fan pages broke down the timelines with arrows, receipts, and facial comparisons. YouTubers were posting full-length breakdowns, like Mendeecees, the rise and fall of an urban kingpin, how Yandy played the long game. And one Danica's baby shower. The Petty Olympics, one TikTok video even recreated. The leaked texts as a dramatic voiceover. It got 8.2 million views in 24 hours. The Love and Hip Hop alumni came out the woodwork with takes hotter than July in Harlem. Remy Ma, loyalty don't mean suffer in silence. Yandy snapped. Erica Mena told y'all he wasn't solid. Ain't nobody believed me though. Tahiri. This is why I keep my heels and my guard, HIGH. Joe Budden on podcast. Look, Mendeecees was never built for longevity. Yandy was the structure. And he was just chillin' inside. Even Tamar Braxton couldn't help herself. If my man texted 2 women behind my back. Chilly, y'all would be watching the funeral on IG Live. Remember all the businesses tied to Mendeecees and Yandy? Let's check the scoreboard. Their podcast sponsor, Money Moves. Pulled out, not a good look for family-centered messaging. A real estate firm quietly revoked their partnership. Their statement, we support Yandy's decision to restructure. Even their marriage retreat tour. Yes, they had a retreat tour is now postponed indefinitely. A leaked email from one brand manager said, this type of scandal leaves residue. Sponsors don't want that smoke. At first, people were shocked. Then they laughed. Now, they're dragging him through the digital mud. One post went viral. You can go to jail. Come home, get your life together, and still fumble the one woman who held it down the entire time. Mendeecees, you are the problem. Another, this man risked an empire for Snapchat and side chicks. Lock him up again. On a spiritual level. Someone even made a change.org petition titled, Let Yandy Go Full Beyonce Drop an Album called Receipts. It has 43,000 signatures. One photo, her wearing all white. On a beach, hair blowing in the wind. Caption: "It's not about what I lost, it's about what I let go. Thank you, God." Over 2 million likes in 6 hours. Liked by Beyoncé's cousin. Reposted by every major blog. And the comments: "Pure praise. Unbothered queen energy. This ain't revenge. This is rebirth. Mendeecees, blink twice if you're still emotionally breathing." But not to be outdone, Danica doubled. Down. She posted a new ultrasound with 2 sacs visible. Her caption: "Sometimes blessings come in pairs." And she tagged Yandy. The audacity. The comments were wild. You tagging the wife like she the surrogate. Petty was pregnant. Twins. Sis, sit down. Yandy didn't respond. She just posted a screenshot of the tag with a mute emoji and a declined request notification. Silence hits harder than 1,000 subtweets. Now fans are debating, will Yandy file for full separation and go after joint assets? Will Mendeecees respond with receipts of his own? Is Danica clout chasing or really heartbroken? Was Erica just the distraction from Danica the whole time? Some even think a Talal interview is coming, with Yandy sitting down Oprah style to lay it all out. One last twist. Late last night, an anonymous source leaked a supposed email Yandy sent to her attorney titled "Subject: Timeline of Infidelity Assets, Custody Options." Insiders say she's about to pull equity from their shared properties, rename the brand. Empire, under her name, only requests full custody of their youngest and possibly file for emotional distress damages, which means she's not just walking away. It's walking away paid. So just when Yandy was about to wrap it all up, move in silence, and secure her bag like the unbothered queen she is, a brand new message got leaked this time. It wasn't from Erica. It wasn't from Danica. It was from a woman signed in Mendeecees' phone as C. Do Not Answer. And the content: screenshot of a signed NDA, followed by a voice note leaked to a blog. At 2:17 a.m., who is C? The name behind the C turned out to be Chanel. And if you're a real Yandy fan, you already know that name sounds familiar because Chanel is Yandy's former assistant, the same one who worked for her brand Yell Skincare. It's the same one who mysteriously disappeared from all promo about 10 months ago. The same one fans thought was just another intern. Well, turns out Chanel wasn't just an employee. Connecting the dots, a timeline of TRECs, we see what fans pieced together in under 12 hours. 'Cause Black Twitter equals FBI. Chanel and Mendeecees were seen chatting too close at a holiday. Mixer 2023. Yandy unfollowed Chanel quietly. 2 weeks later, Chanel moved to Atlanta, and Mendeecees had a work trip there around the same time. A burner Twitter account posted in January, "Y'all really think only 2 women were in?" His phone. Chanel been low-key in the shadows. It was dismissed until now. Teach Andatha. A document leaked was real legal paperwork, a non-disclosure agreement, signed by Mendeecees and Chanel, dated 9 months ago. What was it hiding? Private travel, photos, and personal communication not to be disclosed publicly. And get this, there was a line about ongoing intimacy under mutual consent. Sir, you created a contract for your cheating. Fans were like, this man turned cheating into a business deal. This ain't infidelity. This is organized crime and NDA, not the love and hip-hop cinematic universe going legal. But the voice note was the dagger. In it, Chanel says, "I didn't want to go there again. I respected her too much. But you made promises. You said I was different, and now I'm just invisible." She sounds calm, but broken. And at the end, she says something that changed everything. "You said I couldn't tell Yandy because it would ruin your whole family tree." Wait, who else is involved? Here's where it goes full Game of Thrones. A blind item from a gossip blog claims one of Mendeecees' romantic secrets involves someone tied not to Yandy's business, but her bloodline. The rumor: Chanel is related by marriage to one of Yandy's cousins, so not only was she Yandy's employee, she was family. And now, she's leaking NDAs, sending voice notes, and being tied to legal hush deals. Yandy's silent MOV. Did Yandy respond publicly? Nope, she just updated her IG bio to read, "Family ain't always blood. Loyalty ain't always loud." She also posted a black screen on stories with one word: 3. That's it. 3 women. 3 betrayals. 3 receipts. Fans immediately started speculating, is Yandy releasing a docu-series? Is she prepping for a Red Table Talk style interview? Is she about to serve Mendeecees with everything at once? And then, as if to confirm that the drama ain't even close to over, a verified blogger posted, Yandy just trademarked something. It's called Handled in Silence. Is that a book? A podcast? A docu-series? We don't know. All we know is this war ain't over. It's just getting rebranded, y'all. What did we just witness? 3 women, 2 pregnancies, 1 signed NDA, and a so-called king who just fumbled. It's an empire, like it was a $5 bag of snacks. We're talking about a man who had the nerve to cheat on the woman who held him down through prison, built a business with him, raised a family, and still had time to glow up and moisturize her haters into silence. And let's not ignore the real villain here, the calculated cowardice of a man who knew better and did it anyway. But now we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Do you believe Mendeecees is truly done? Or is this another PR cleanup on aisle heartbreak? Is Danica keeping the baby out of love? Or for the storyline? Was Chanel the worst betrayal of all because of her ties to Yandy's inner circle? And let's be real, do you want to see Yandy drop that docuseries? We're watching every comment, every take, every theory. And trust, this story is far from over, because word on the street is Yandy's sitting on footage from a hidden camera. And once that drops, everyone's getting exposed. So make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Because when that footage drops, you'll want to be the first to say, I was here before the internet exploded. Again.